Alright, we're in Strawberry, and this video is just a check to make sure this method is still working to get Micah Bell's double action revolver. Okay, so before you try any of this, you should make a save beforehand. Now this is the point in the game when Micah Bell is in this jail in Strawberry, and you're supposed to go and break him out, right? But we're not going to break him out. We're not even going to go in the door, because if you do that, that starts the mission. We want to get his gun, and that's all for right now. So I'm just going to park right over here. I'm going to get my bow and arrow, and I want some fire arrows. I made up, 5 or 6 beforehand. And yeah, we just want to cause a commotion to make the deputies come out of the sheriff's office. So I'm going to put my bandana on. This is going to keep me from being recognized later. And then I'm just going to fire a shot. Now I'm right here by this gallows here. And I'm going to run out of town. And you see there's no bounty on me because they haven't ID'd me. And I'm just going to monitor the pursuit. Sometimes they'll come after you all the way up in here. Sometimes not. If they do, you just have to hide, and not let them see you. Now, you don't have to run this far. Obviously, they're not chasing me, but I'm just going to do a little lap up here. That's what I did in the last video, so we're just going to do it the same way. Because if you do this, by the time you do the little lap, it pretty much stopped looking for you. And you just wait for the wanted alert to disappear. Okay. And once it does, you can take your bandana off and go back into town. Alright, so I'll just remove my bandana. And you'll see when we go back into town, the deputies don't recognize us. Right. So you're just walking on past, and there goes the other one over there. So there were 2 deputies in there, plus the sheriff. So that leaves the sheriff in here alone, and you'll also see the Micah Bell mission is locked now, so going in the door is not going to set that mission off. So you just go right over here and just kill the sheriff quietly. It'll take a little hit for your honor, but I mean, we're trying to get a pistol here. Now we're going to have to switch to first-person view to use this bow effectively through the bars. I don't know why. And you might have a little trouble hitting him. I find hitting him in the leg works. See, I shot him in the body, didn't work. Shot him in the foot, that worked. And he's just going to burn up. And once he dies, he's going to drop his pistol. Okay? It could be tricky to pick up. You might have to move back and forth and pivot Arthur's point of view from left to right, like fanning Arthur left to right. Yeah? And look, you might not be able to pick it up at all. It does happen. I had to do this twice. The first time I couldn't get the pistol. And that's why you make the save beforehand, and there's the pistol. And this still works. And you may need to reload multiple times, so just, be a little patient. But it's not a long mission. I mean, you can come here and do this in just a few minutes. And yeah, this is something you can do very early in Chapter 2. And the reason I made this video was someone left a comment on my last video that said this doesn't work anymore, but this still does, as you see. And it's just a double action. Micah's got stuff scrawled on it. He probably scratched that on there himself. And we're just going to look at my save date. And that's from July 9th of this year, and the game version I'm using is 1.31. You can check that on your own console if you have the latest version or you need an update. That's the latest version as far as I'm aware. And yeah, so this still works, and that's pretty much how you do it.
Any reason you got your gun drawn?
Okay, so I hope that was useful, and if you try to get this gun, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get it, and yeah, thanks for watching.